Hello, Eldegon tubers, and welcome back to Let's Play Deirdre's Missing, the game formerly known as Fire Emblem 4, with me, BlueAnkylo. So, hey guys, it's a new episode, new day probably, unless you're watching these in the future in a playlist and you've been sitting there for 40 hours. That's okay too. Last episode, in case you didn't just do that, we conquered Sylvail and killed, I believe for sure killed this time, the King of Augustria, which is good because he was a big jerk. Next, we are... Well, I mean, that's done. We've conquered Augustria. That's it. Game over, right? That's the entire continent. All that's left are the pirates to the north, and there aren't any. They're all gone. So we already killed all the pirates. Game over. Everyone's happy. The end. We can go home. Send Prince of Isaac home. Go deal with our dad. See what happened to the king and the prince and all that. Right? Wrong. But that would be nice. It's just not going to happen. So, what I'm going to do before we end turn is, one of my primary goals, as you've probably gathered, is I'd really like to get Requisite promoted this chapter, and that's going to take a few more healing turns, which is something we can do, so there you go. We're also going to probably want to start warping or returning people not into the west coast, or wherever we are, but we're going to start, I guess, like... I'll fly Erin north. I actually think this would have been smart. Because she can fly over water, she's the only one that could actually, like, intercept pirates in the ocean. So, you know, that might work. There's a lot of people that do need some healing, though. So, this should be enough experience for Requisite to get a level up, I think. Especially if I heal up people with 1 HP, because, you know, they got to level up or something. But, yeah, she's going to need 3 more heals. That's 2 more turns. That should be fine. And she got 0 stats. At that point, I think I'll get rid of her Paragon band, because the point was to get them to 20. After that, getting to 30 first doesn't matter. And, like, you can see here, where is it? Ethlyn, or no, not Ethlyn, Aideen, wherever she is. Yeah. She's going to get to level 30 in no time. So there's no point ever giving her the Paragon band in my eyes, because she's just going to hit her level cap, and then, you know, then what, right? So I'm going to be warping the foot units, which are all these guys. We're probably... We might just return rather than warp the cav, because I think the cav can make it from the home castle up fairly quickly, but the foot units should definitely just warp straight there. Although warping everyone would be ideal, I guess, if I do need everyone up here. I'm not even sure exactly, but we've got a couple people sort of on the way in case this is the right play, and I've got that warp staff ready to go. And Lex, I know I messed up last turn. He could be, you know, up here with the other calves, but this is fine. I'm not going to really rush anything else around. Beowulf is trying to make friends with Rack or Laquizy, your preference. And Aideen, I guess she could start warping. So if I really want to be, like, turn optimal, the way we would do this is Aideen and Ethlyn would each return and warp 1 person, and then Sylvia would dance, and they could do 2 more. So essentially we could get 4 people out of here per turn. So let's see. Let me just plan this out a little bit. If I want to warp, say, Ira and Jamka, just as an example, we could have them in diagonal positions. So the idea would be Aideen could stand here, dance, or warp, and then Sylvia could stay here, dance her, and then she could warp. And then also you would want, say, Ethlyn here, so she could warp, say, Holin, and well, Azel needs to get out of the way, so Azel can be there. Or, no, this is where Sylvia's going to stand. That was a mistake. Rewind. I don't have a rewind button, but anyway, that you get the idea. It's not a big deal, I don't think. Yeah, so you want to leave that tile open. Whatever. Let's just move along. Oh, does that mean I should at least warp someone this turn, though, anyway? I mean, I'm taking a bit of a bet here that I need them up north, so let's warp Azel. Also, I'm going to warp the people who theoretically need to meet Titu, or Titsu, or whatever the heck they're going to call her. Titu, the girl Thunder Mage, because I think Azel's going to be friends with her, or that's the goal, so sending him up there, maybe that's good. Speaking of that, I could depart him. Oh no, warping puts you here. So I can't really warp two people to the same castle. Unless warping... Did I already move him? I wonder if warping ends your turn. I suppose that would be a fair way to balance it, because warping is pretty powerful. Alright, let's just see what happens. I'm sure this will help explain it. Gatton! Big news! Augustria lost the war! It's only a matter of time before the Granvale guys are banging on our doors too, right? What do you say? Damn it, Duval. The only reason they're coming is because you lot all went pillaging against my orders. You've got nobody to blame but yourselves, plus all the bandits or pirates you sent out that are dead. Heh, enough. I can't take your arrogance anymore. Shut it and open your ears. You actually ain't the daughter of the late captain, you know. You're just some little girl when the boss found crying alone in the ship we raided. The boss just picked you up and raised you himself. Before we knew it, you'd all grown up and were bossing us all around. All nonsense like. What? But your little act's worn out its welcome. No point keeping you live, hey? Damn it all, you really think you clowns can take me that easy? Alright. Say hello to Bridget. A bow girl versus some axe guys. Get her, boys! Kill her, quick like! Don't let her escape! Bizarre, you're in charge of the boys. Go raise a little hell over in Augustria. I'll be waiting back at the castle. Pirates that have a castle. Ha! Aye, boss. He didn't even follow her. He went the other direction. Oh, suddenly there's a giant axe army. Oh boy, I'm glad I'm sort of prepping because that's a lot of axe guys. Oh, they've got a bigger army than the Augustrian king had. I know they're just axe guys, but whoo, that's a lot. Ah, raise the bridge. Augustria is all ours. Of course there's a bridge. So we should put Lex on that bridge to be a choke point. That'd be very nice. So you could have prepared, if you knew this was going to happen, and I mean I suspected, but if you knew, you definitely could have prepared for this a lot better by getting someone down there quicker. Oh, so Bridget, it's not Bridget. They changed her name for me. She's like archer number 3. We'll see how she does. It looks like versus axe guys, she's fine, right? You know, 23%. Only does 4 damage. These guys are super weak. I'm sure this is just a practically designed battle to show you how strong she is. Like a cutscene kind of battle. I guess if we can get her on a forest or a mountain or something, she can just kill them all. That is a lot of guys, though. That's a lot of dudes. No doubting. Alright, so they're gonna move all these guys, yeah. Alright, and there's just more in the water. They were just swimming around in the ocean. They're coming to shore, so I don't know how long they've been out in the ocean drowning, but that's where they've been. Claude, come on. Are you done praying already? Just look around. There'll be pirates all over us if you don't get moving. Be at peace, piece of tail. This was quite the fruitful journey. Tailta. Lord Bragi has answered my prayers and revealed to me the truth. It is precisely as I had thought. Not to mention, I even found House Edda's long-lost sacred heirloom within the tower, the staff of Valkyria. See? This is it. What? That grubby little cane? Tailty, please. Do try to mind your manners. This is a legendary magical staff with the power to restore life to the deceased. It is usable only by direct descendants of Saint Bragi. That is to say, me alone. Huh? What you're saying is, with this rod, you can bring back my sweet old grandma back to life? Alas, most likely not. Valkyria is limited in many particular ways, and so cannot be used on just any lost soul, just everyone in the army of Sigurd for some reason. You see, all of mankind is born with bearing a life force called no, let's not talk about quintessence. Banned, no Fire Emblem 6 or 7 allowed. Which, yeah, exactly. Oh, what's that? You lost me. Boring. Why are you still talking about this? Let's go. We still got, this axe guy's all over there. Right, of course. All right. Now we got a show on the. Now we got a show. So we got the Tower of Bragi. We got Claude with Super Heal and Resurrect. Not anything else, which is unfortunate. This is a good spell, no doubt, but like I would prefer if he had like a normal heal or mend staff. But for now, this is all he's got. Looks like he can talk to Sigurd, and star rank in staff and C rank in 3 elements, which I suppose means Bragi blood. We have someone else with Bragi blood, don't we? Just saying. Let's see. There's nothing else to talk about Claude. He's a pre-promote level 20, pretty powerful, but not really offensive, so just a super good healer. High Priest is the same class as Aideen, if I remember correctly. Yeah, so they're going to be pretty similar. He's got Star Staves, but that's only for the Valkyria staff, so all in all, they're pretty similar. She's just a bit higher level due to warping, and she's going to level cap for sure, just getting people to get to these axe guys. Number 2 is Tailty, Tail, piece of whatever. It's the Thunder Mage. So Thunder, we've seen before. Thoron, that's even better than the L tier. Like there's the base level Thunder, Wind, Fire. Then there's L Thunder, L Fire, L Wind, and then there's Thoron, which is the A rank. So that's good. You know, she's a Tordo Blood level 3 Thunder Mage. Pretty low level, but she's got a neat little skill that we've probably never seen before. So Wrath deals critical hits in a pinch, which means less than 50% HP. So if she gets down to, let's say, 13 or less, she just auto crits on her turn if you want. Like she can attack and get an auto crit, not on the counter or defense or anything only. So that's cool. Yeah, I mean she's pretty awesome. Let me open up my. Sorry, forgot to get this ready. It used to be, the artist formerly known as Tityu and is now Piece of Tail. She needs to match up with Azel because her kids will be magical, and Azel is good with magic, and they can both pass down magical tomes, so I'm pretty sure that's a sensible pairing. I believe you can also pair her up with Levin pretty effectively, or Lewin, because, you know, mage, but he's got someone else that's already kind of on his mind, so I'm not going to bother trying to separate him from Aaron. But it's something for Azel to do. Claude will be theoretically Sylvia's lover, although it doesn't matter very much. I would like to have, you know, inherited children, like, you know, it kind of keeps the bloodline going strong. We'll talk about that later. But anyway, the point is, Sylvia has, I believe, a healing child and a dancing child. The dancing child doesn't really matter because they just dance, just like her. And the healing child generally doesn't make that much difference. So, but having a healing father means you could pass down whatever he's equipped with. So, if you have some staves on him, then he can pass them down. Otherwise, they just disappear. And I think that might be the only way to use the Valkyria in the 2nd generation, maybe? I'm not 100% sure, but... Well, I think Claude has to have a child that can heal one way or the other for this to be passed down. There's probably some other option for some healing children, but anyway, that makes some sense to me. But like I said, it's not the end of the world if we don't pair them up. It's not the easiest thing to do. And then that's... Oh yeah, Bridget, she's hiding over here. So, Bridget, or Brigid, your preference again. Sniper, level 12, so little bit lower level than my army, but not by much. And oh boy, look at those stats. Ooh, my heart's all aflutter. This is the kind of bow girl I can get behind. Or in front of. So 20 strength is amazing, 22 skill is amazing, 21 speed is amazing, 14 defense is real solid for a sniper. I see nothing wrong. A+, 5 stars out of 5 stars. She still uses a bow, which is a slight downside, but other than that... Oh, also Pursuit, don't forget. I think it's a class skill though. I think snipers just get it. So anyway, point is, she's got the ability to double. She's got Star with bows, which means Uller blood. So if you roll back a second here, you're like, Uller blood. I feel like I've seen that before somewhere. That was... I feel like... that one. So Aideen might have had a long-lost sister that was kidnapped by pirates that she's been meaning to give a magic bow to. if we check the conversation list, Aideen would have a lovely chat with Bridget. The rest are just with Sigurd to Bridget and Claude to Sigurd. So nothing crazy there, but this is the important one, I think, other than relationships. And in case you're wondering, yeah, there's some shared bloodlines that we're going to be intermingling, or at least that's the plan. So we'll see what happens with that. If the kids are cross-eyed or club-footed or something. Crusader Kings has taught me well. It's all about passing on that blood, guys. Alright, so, for today's episode, we spent 15 minutes and we did nothing. I suppose we should focus our attention to the north first. I do kind of think that maybe Erin can... If I had been quicker, I think she could have come up and actually helped out Tityu and Claude. I think it's easier to say Tityu than Tailta. Like, this is just a... That's not a name. That's just Tailta. Like, why don't we just call her Tityu? Tityu. Tityu sounds almost like a real name. So, the pirates will probably, like... I guess she can get healed, but she kind of wants to be, like, so that does 22 damage minus 1. So if she takes 1 hit, she will always crit. But she has to be very careful not to get hit a second time. I wonder if there's a way, I wonder if you just move her in, if that's the intention, to just let her wrath it out. Do you think we need, how much damage are we locking, like, do I need to use Thoron, or could I just use Thunder? It's a big swing. I'm just going to use Thoron. It's fine. She'll make money somewhere. She'll probably be okay in the arena, because she can just go into the arena at 1 HP, right? And just crit. So, as long as she's got some speed, like, she should be okay. Oh, also, there's a secret event over here, but it's going to take a while. We need to get a certain little thief all the way over there. Alright, so... Don't worry, I've got Azel. This is not great. I think because I blocked up the villages, though, they don't have anything to do. And we could just try to hold these 2 bridges rather than that bridge, so that's fine. But we don't have a lot of time, so get a move on. I definitely should have left a couple more cav up here, I think. Now I'm going to regret not moving Lex that one turn. Alright, so... Leg ring. Ooh, that's why he's so fast. This is real good. This is like top tier, +3 movement ring. I mean, I'm probably just going to put on Azel for now, because he's going to have to kill this guy or else he's going to kill him. But yeah, that's good. So this is Pizzare, or Pizzeria. This is 39 damage. Not one shot. So there's that. If we attack him, I'm just trying to decide if I have to take a counter or if I can just kill him in 1 round safely. Let's see. If I use Elfire, the most powerful spell that Azel knows, we get, well, it says 6 more damage. So 34, 20 plus this is, yeah, so 34 damage at 3 speed. Axes are pretty bad. So we still double him. What did I, sorry. Math. 34 damage. 34 magic damage versus 5. So 29 damage. Oh, he does not 1 round him. So I think... if we put him in range, he will get hit once, counter twice, and then I can move him back, finish him off, or finish him off with someone else if I care. Well, to be fair, yeah, Alec will be here. Alec could, if this guy runs where I assume he's going to run, we could have Alec, you know, do a little bit of chip damage, and then Azel can finish him. But we do have a lot of guys coming down, so... yeah, okay, that's the plan. Move out of the way so we can teleport. And also, that is true, we'll be warping someone else. So who's the next most important warper? Well, this is a lot of axe guys, so do I just want to move over like Ira, or do I want to get like a healer over there right away? I think I'm going to test out warping and moving to see if I can... Like, if I can only warp one per turn, it kind of changes my plan a little bit. It'd also be nice to have an archer, so if we get a choke point, we can shoot over someone's heads. Ira can regenerate. She'll kill them in one shot every round, but she'll take a fair bit of damage. Actually, what I really need is a tank. Like a defender. Which is going to probably be Lex. It's going to take a little while. I could just warp Quan over. If I'm worried, I could just warp Quan with his Gable overpoweredness. I'm going to put a save down just in case I mess it up. Also, Dew is eventually going to need to go north. Beowulf is a good match in terms of weapon triangle, but honestly, Alec, Noise, and Beowulf are just not very good yet. Do you think we could rely on 33 Avoid? Ugh. How much hit rate are we going to be looking at for these pirates? Oh, but they got so much money! Oh, they got so much money. Oh, now I'm regretting things. Okay. It would have been lovely to have someone with a thief sword over here. Wow. Why are they raiding us? They're rich. Except for the boss, they've all got 5 grand. Oh, that's beautiful. So, optimally, you'd find some way to choke point them and then just have Dew or someone steal all their gold. Oh, that'd be great. Do I warp Dew then? He'll die so easy, though. Not yet. Maybe next turn or something. I'm not going to get very much of that money, I feel like. Safe bet is Quan. I could just return Quan. I definitely can return 2 people per turn. That is true. Alright, I'm going to try because I'm not 100% sure how the mechanics work. Ira is definitely has not taken her turn yet. If we warp her, can she move? Actually, that was a pretty good level up there. Okay, so she can move. So we can warp 2 per turn. Okay, that actually helps a bit. That helps a lot. So we will just warp the foot units and return the leg units. It's fine. It's fine. We're not going to need Quan on the front lines. I'm not even sure what I'm going to do with him because he doesn't have much combat left in him. This is his last chapter. Stay here. Oh, I was going to have Rick with his heal as well. We're not going to send Dew this turn. You can see what I'm trying to set up, though. I'm, like, super efficient turn maximizing with dancing here. We're going to return Requisites last, or second last, and have her promote. But to do that, she needs to keep it up. Alright, this is fine. Warp Jamka. Having an archer up there is totally good. Now, if some pirates land down here and conquer the castle because I warp everyone away, I'm going to be also angry, but... Aideen's got 1 more level to go. Ethlyn. Let's get another... Well, Finn's pretty strong, right? I mean... But weapon triangle disadvantage. Be better to send... Let's just send Bridget. Or not Bridget. The other one. Oh, right. No, I'm going to send Finn. Because we're not warping to the front line... I kind of want to warp. So next turn we're going to warp Lewin. Maybe I'll just warp these 2. Holin and Lewin will be good to warp up. And then this way I'm only returning the people who can kind of move fast anyway, right? Like, it's still probably slightly faster to just warp everybody. But, you know, whatever. Beowulf can end wherever Requisites ends. Yeah, Midir needs a bit of heals. Also, I believe, like, as far as jealousy is concerned, once you've already got a lover, you're removed from the jealousy hierarchy, I think. Or at least you can't really generate love points, seeing as you've already got a couple. So, for instance, I think putting someone beside Midir, seeing as he already has a lover, doesn't affect it at all. And then Beowulf and Lacheese keep... I might be wrong on that one, but I think that's how it's supposed to work. Alright, so now we've got a fair amount of defenses. I'm kind of glad that I did what I did with the warping strategy. I could have prepared better if I'd known in advance, but honestly, this works out pretty well. So, while we're in here... I think I'm going to pass on the Javelin. Like, the difference here, the decision here is anything we leave on Quan at the end of Chapter 3 will disappear for the rest of Gen 1. Now, I believe he'll pass it all on to one of his children. I'm pretty sure, anyway. So, in Generation 2, I think he passes on all of his equipment. Now, there's no reason to sell the Gaebulg or anything like that, but there might be some reason to sell one of these other weapons if we have a good use for it in our current gen. Unless you, I mean, again, this is like, if you have foreknowledge, you might be like, but Blue, when whoever his kid is joins, he really needs a Javelin. I don't know if that's true or not. I think what I'll do is, while I'm here, I will sell the Javelin, because I could give that to Noish. They can equip those, right? Yeah. We could give this to Alec or Noish, or even Aaron, and they'd be a lot more useful for the rest of Gen 1. Well, a lot more, but they'd have another option, basically. And I think I'll probably send both Javelins from Quan and Finn in, actually. Yeah, I think I've decided that I'm just going to pass those on. No one else, I think, is going to be able to use the Silver Lance anyway. I might... You know what? I'll sell the Steel Lance as well, because maybe if Noish and Alec get promoted, they get B rank in Lances. Maybe. And honestly, I just don't think it makes much difference. Silver Lance is fine. Gaebulg is even better. We could have repaired them before we sold them. It doesn't matter. There's nothing else to do with him. There's nothing I would buy. The only reason you'd buy something is if you wanted to pass it on to his kid specifically. I don't know his kid specifically, so I'm not really worried about that. Alright, we'll see if he makes it to the battle in time to help, or if he just walks around all the rest of the episode. Finn, same kind of thing. Again, he joins... he or his children or something join, so there's some hand-me-downs. Man, the Brave Lance, that's a hard choice. We could definitely get some use out of it. I wish I knew for sure if I had a way to pass it down to the second generation without Finn. I'm going to leave it on him against my better judgment, but I'll pass the Javelin on to one of the other ones. The thing is, this is so good. This is probably... It's probably a mistake to leave it on Finn if he leaves, and I'm pretty sure he leaves. Good for second gen, but then first gen, I don't know, do you need a Brave Lance? I'm sure you probably don't need it. The problem is, like, it takes B rank staves. I wonder if, if I plan to give this to, say, Erin, does she have a child that, does she have a child that uses lances? Let me just check real quick. She sure does. She's got a Pegasus Knight kid. She's probably pretty happy to start with a Brave Lance. I don't know when she joins. Sometimes there's join order and stuff that matters as well. I mean, that's pretty tempting. Yeah, alright. I've decided. If you're a metagamer, you might know better. You might be like, Blue, this is dumb. Don't do that. But I'm like, who knows, right? Yeah, that's dumb. Now, if I had managed to get Finn promoted, I'm pretty sure he could use a Silver Lance himself. In which case, I would transfer Quan's Silver Lance over to Finn, but I never managed to get him promoted, so I don't think we have time for that. He never cleared the arena, but he wasn't going to anyway, against an axe guy, so... Alright. Such is his lot in life. Maybe I made a huge mistake. Who knows? I figure I did the best with what information I have. Alright, now Bridget I haven't moved yet because I don't know how... How do we keep her healthy here? I think I want to keep her out of range of the sword guys. So I probably pull her back. We could defensive round an archer or two. Well, one. They're going to do 24 minus 14. 10 damage if they hit her. Oof. Problem is she's kind of got her back to a corner here. I think I need to get her to that town because that's the only place with defensive bonuses. And she can just kill a couple of these guys. Unless you see something else that would be worthwhile. Yeah, let's just focus on getting to the town for defense. That hooks her up with these two quicker. And I mean, I just can't see this army pushing through this army and getting to her in time. Like, I feel like we're going to have to rely on Talta getting to her quicker. Or, essentially, like, you know, Claude can heal her. But we've got a lot of axes to kill. It's a lot of money down the drain. Maybe Aaron will be there in time to help. Maybe. Alright, that's everybody, I think. Everybody that counts. Alright, it's going to be a lot of movement enemy phase. I don't even know if I can actually leave Bridget in the town because that's so many guys. How are you? She can't fight them all off. How are we supposed to keep her alive again? What's the trick to that? Man, that's a lot of money. I just look at those guys. Each one of those is 5,000 gold. Alright, here we go. Let's see what Wrath looks like. Maybe. Probably. Guaranteed. Also, that's Thoron. So, Thunder Mage. I think it looks like it might be designed for her to just walk over and one-shot all these axe guys, right? Because Claude can't even fight, so... If you could trade... He could actually use her Thunder Tome, but you can't trade. That would have been nice, actually, to give him a way to attack, but... I'm not sure how I'm going to run this exactly, but... Claude needs to move fast. Oh, wait, this is not what I meant to do. I'm sorry, everybody. Hold on. That was actually a big mistake. That's big enough that I'm going to reload the turn. Start chapter. Turn 25. That's fine. Yeah. Alright. So we didn't really lose anything. I just... Point is, she needs to be able to one-shot these guys safely. Now, that's really easy to accidentally do. I have a feeling she actually has pretty poor speed, but she still outspeeds them anyway. So she could just kill them with 2 shots of Thoron and be at full health. But I'd rather not waste... I don't know, whatever. I just want to show off Wrath. Look. I'm a very wrathful Ankylo. Alright, we can't get into the town. But we'll save it if we can. I definitely don't want to see her die. She has 2 amazing stats to be killed here. We're going to need like a choke point or something where I can heal her up and carefully take on that humongous army. Luckily, these guys are going to be pretty slow at getting towards us, so... Not like I have a lot of choices. Secret shop on the island there. Alright, so what's going on the big army here? So he didn't cross the bridge, which is scary. I actually hope it would have been better if he ran down. How do we do this? Now, they don't have Kanto. So if they attack, they get 1 attack. Now, they can cross this west bridge, but it doesn't really lead anywhere. They have to go all the way around the river. Alright, the best tank in the game. Yeah, I don't have the ability to push across the bridge right now. So we're going to keep people back. We're going to have Alec block it off with a sword. And Ira's blocking this side. Jamka's going to move over a little bit in case someone's brave enough to go to the west, which they might now that it's not blocked off. But, you know, we've got reinforcements coming. Every turn that they don't attack gives me more combat power coming in. I like these games where you can actually use the warp staves. Like, Three Houses is like that as well. A lot of times I felt like the Game Boy Advance Path of Radiance games, I felt like I should never use these kind of spells. Because you had such a limited use of them, I'm like, I'll just hold on to it forever. And in these games, it's like, you can just spend some money and use as much as you want. And that's, like, pretty nice. I'm going to send Holin, and then we're going to send Lewin after that. And then we're going to return. We've only got 2 uses left, and I have to repair it. Oh, no. Midir, I guess? Oh, I should have looked at Ratreezy's healing first. We need 1 more heal, and then we can get out of here. Alright. So I definitely want to return Raquis's so we can get her promoted. Although, you know, getting Sigurd to the front line would be nice as well. Maybe we'll just warp Sigurd instead of return. Because I've only got 1 more return ready. Oh, I'm not going to be able to... I sort of messed up a little bit. It's a very minor thing, but if I had positioned someone here to be healed, there really wasn't anybody available. But theoretically... Alright, see you later. She can promote next turn. It would have been nice if I could have promoted her and started moving, but it's fine. Alright, we got good use out of that return staff. We've still got 4 warps. I gotta move this guy first. Alright, we got Holin. I'm gonna send him kind of to the west in case I need to block off that. We can, like, use that choke point rather than the bridge. I don't know if they'll be smart enough to split up. They might all just charge down the same bridge anyway. And then, Midir, is there anything you need to do in the town? He's not going to be beating the last round with a killer bow unless he gets a very lucky crit. I mean, that's the only way he wins, right? I don't think he wins the arena under any circumstances. He did beat... No, it's a Brave Bow. That's right. I forgot. It's not the Brave Lance, Brave Axe combo. It's a Brave Bow. He would need a tremendous amount of luck. And missing his first 88 is a terrible start. Got a crit. Needs another miss. He needs 1... Well... No, he's 1 damage short? Alright, he's actually not too far off, but... He needs, like, 1 more strength. I know I'm cheating a little bit. It's mostly just because I want to experiment and see, like... I'm cheating in the littlest amount possible. Alright, so she will be ready to promote. Oh, yeah. Happy to see that. I will sell her Paragon Ring. Don't forget, self. And, move along. Alright, next up. The warp train carries on. Might have been worth getting Dew up there to start stealing, but we can do that next turn. Hey, our first level cap! Strength, defense, why not? Just a little bit of strength now at the end. Alright. So who are we going to warp next turn? Sigurd and Dew, I guess? We got 3 warps left. I might send Ethlyn to repair her return staff. Because Aideen can't warp herself. So to get back to the action quicker, she uses all of her warps. Then Ethlyn warps her and Sylvia, and then uses her return band to go home. I mean, that's not the end of the world, right? So, Dew and Sigurd next round. Beowulf. Oh, I warped Lacheezy out, right? He can go meet up with Lacheezy next turn. Okay. I'm gonna prepare to maybe need help on the west side there with Lewin. But I think we should be fine here. I guess I should remove Deirdre from the scrolling side. She's not in the army anymore. The slideshow. Maybe for next chapter I'll pull Deirdre out. That's a lot of axe guys and archers and a few swords guys. That's just so many dudes. Alright. This guy fell for Alec's weakness. They knew Alec wasn't very strong, but now they've blocked the bridge up and no one can get past. Looks like, I guess I forgot, but I think this is pretty standard AI. The boss always goes last. So, and they really like straight lines. They're just queuing up. Oh, he split. Them Granville guys, huh? Hold still and let me teach you to fear the pirates of Ogahil. Somehow I don't think you're going to do that well against Ira. Yeah. Ah, damn! The pirates of Ogahil never lose. Well, you accomplished nothing and got killed in a single round by someone with a sword dance. And, now you're dead. And she's got the ring. Alright. I'll probably give it to somebody else eventually, but it just makes her even better. The little squish sound when they move on the ocean tiles is kind of funny. Squish, squish. Alright. So let's have a look up here. That's a lot of axe guys. I like how Alec didn't die and could get a kill now. Alec getting a kill? What? So Ira has paladin movement range right now. If you had the leg ring on a Myrmidon and you gave them, there was a night ring that we missed that gives them the Canto effect. With 2 rings, we could have a Myrmidon Paladin, essentially Canto and 9 move, and better in forests. That'd be kind of cool. She's got a lot of rings. I'll definitely trade something off later. She's also max money, so selling that ring is kind of bad because the money goes nowhere. So what I should probably do next chapter, once we're all back in the castle, basically, is have her buy the Paragon ring, do the arena, sell the Paragon ring, and then she won't be at 50k, hopefully. And then she can sell the leg ring and give that to somebody else. I didn't even equip the Silver Blade. She's so strong, she didn't even need her strongest weapon. It's not even my final form. Alright, well, you know what, Alec? What am I doing? I'm giving Alec a kill? I guess he earned it. I should have warped Dew first and stole some gold. I feel like this is Dew's big day. If I was doing things better, this is Dew's big chance. We're gonna move you out of bow range. Okay, let's go get Dew first. I knew these guys had a lot of money, and like I don't want to spend a ton of time, but like, man, that's a lot of money. The problem is if Dew does that, if Dew doos, if he gets hit, he can't get out of there. 20% though, like what are the odds of getting 20%? They are 1 in 5, in fact. He would need to be hit twice at 1 in 5, and then he would be dead. And the odds of that are... No, there's a way around it. If he gets hit on the counter, I can have Jamka kill and then Holin hold the line. Not attack, but just hold the line. Which might not work because he might just counter kill everyone until he's dead. Alec was a better line holder. Noish would also work better. If I can get him to that... Yeah, okay, I've got a backup plan. That's all you need. It's still a 1 in 5 chance of needing the backup plan, but 1 in 5 is every time. At least we got 5,000 gold. Now, the other backup plan, there is one other one, is to send a healer. And then this guy would just attack him again. Is it better to kill him? Block with Noish? These guys can't actually attack on the east side yet. It would be really nice to have Sylvia over here. There's a lot of things that would be nice to have. Alright, I like my backup strats. I didn't check the math, but who needs math? Math is for suckers. Alright, good job, Jamka. HP, speed, and defense. Yeah, I'll take it. And then Noish keeps little thief boy alive. Oops, I meant to make sure. Okay, he's got the sword equipped. He'll be fine. I didn't want to attack because I don't want him to get hit twice on the... Like, also, if I'm trying to maximize Dew's money, which, again, I don't know if it's all that important, but I want to not kill these guys with anyone but Dew. And I've got lots of firepower now. Like, we could hold this line forever. Heck, even Quan's almost caught up. Probably faster to take the road. Alright, time for another amazing aspect. It's promotion party! Masterfully done! Now you're ready for Master Night! When are you ready? Wait, Master Knight? I've never heard of that class before. She's a princess, doesn't she promote to Queen? Does she promote to Black Queen? Wait, she gets a horse? Anyone that gets a horse. High quality promotion. 7 skill, 7 strength, 4 speed, 7 defense. It's one of the highest quality stat ups in the game. And there you go, Master Knight. Wait, want to see the real fun part? Oh yeah, she can use anything. Except dark magic, which she can't get anyway, so it doesn't really matter. And she's got pursuit now. It's just so... It's too much. It's like, well, she was an okay healer, halfway decent fighter. Let's just give her A's and everything, though. Alright, so Rakusis can do anything she wants. I can give her any weapon I want. I could give her a Silver Lance. I could save Quan's Silver Lance and give it to her. I don't know if she has a child that can use it. Probably not. Let's just check it out, because that sort of matters a little bit, I guess. Rakusis has a son who uses swords and a daughter. Oh, right, oh, she's got a troubadour daughter, so sword and healing. So you want to stick with swords up to A and staves up to C for her. At least as far as passing down. So giving her a Silver Lance would still waste it. And that means her husband passes on swords. Is that why she's Rakusis? That's why she's supposed to pair up with Beowulf? Son can have Beowulf swords. That's probably like 90% of the pair-up guidelines is just not losing your weapons, so... Alright, anyway, that's Rakusis. As you can probably guess, she doesn't really need her Paragon ring anymore. Although, can she arena? She could try to arena. I still don't know. She's probably fine. I mean, she'd be better off if she had the Brave Sword or something, but... Let's get... Oh, she's got no money at all. Yeah, this is perfect. Well... She failed pretty bad last time, but she's a lot stronger, so maybe she'll be okay. That promotion's pretty good. Miss. Hits. She still dies in 2 hits. Alright, so still very low odds of winning that. Brave Lance is just overpowered if you don't have a axe or something. Alright. I'm not going to really mess around. Theoretically, I could give her the Brave Axe and she'll win, right? Like, there's a way, but... No one bought the Brave Sword? Isn't someone supposed to buy that? I think I forgot. Could buy her the Silver Lance. She'll be fine with the Miracle Sword. Honestly, I'm not too worried about her now. Now that she's promoted, she's awesome. Even if I just use her for healing. Like, I know she doesn't actually get amazing staff skills. No, never mind. Yes, she does. She gets A. She can use any staff she wants. But, what am I talking about? But, she can't inherit, like, her kids can't inherit it, so that's whatever. Point is, pretty awesome, right? Also, now she has 9 movement on a horse, which is an upgrade from 6. It's kind of like a leg ring, right? Alright, so that's good. I'll heal her up at some point. Let's see. Next, this side's pretty much done. We've got a dance and a warp. I can probably return Beowulf so he can go be with, I probably want Beowulf to stick with Lacheese. Might as well repair a couple things. If I remember correctly, if Ethelyn leaves, like, her money just kind of disappears. So it's nothing... I don't think there's any real reason to hold on to her money, per se. So might as well just repair stuff. If she does hand me down her items to her kids, then might as well have them repaired, right? To be fair, they might just repair, you know, magically. They might just repair magically when they get transferred down, but who knows. Okay, this works. And then next turn, we try to find a way to warp. Probably have to repair the warp staff or something, right? Got 1 left. I think next turn we might just warp Sylvia up. Yeah, warp Sylvia, return Aideen, because you can't warp her, and then next turn Ethelyn will return herself. But that's probably going to be the end of her story. Yeah, better to return Beowulf, who's at least on a horse. And that'll keep him with his girlfriend. It's a level of micromanagement you've never believed would be possible. Alright, is Beowulf... Oh, Beowulf! Oh, yeah. Well, he's here. Perfect. I just was talking about this. Someone needs the Brave Sword. It's totally worthless if it's just sitting in the pawnbroker. And he can only use swords, so... I mean, might as well be him, right? I know it's nice to pass it around to try to win in the arena or whatever, but might as well give it to him. And, he's not going to beat the arena. No, he's at the Brave Lance. There's just no way he's going to beat that, so... Let's go. And now, he and Lacheese have very similar movement ranges. He's a little bit slower until he gets promoted, but it's actually even better trying to pair them up now because they have, like, they can both move the same speed. No one's really held back much. And they can both canto away from, like, it's just, you know, it's good. It's good stuff. It's good. Alright, let's do, at least one more turn. Plan out our... Oh, did I forgot about the guys up here. This is unfortunate. To say the least. This is unfortunate news. Oh, do I have to reload now? Crap. Is it really like one misstep with her and it's game over? Like, well, game over, like, but she dies. The problem is, even if I pull her back next turn, I don't know how I can keep her alive. There's no, like, vulneraries or anything to heal herself. I can't believe I forgot it. Oh, it's such a good level up! Imagine losing such a good level up because I make one mistake. Oh, she could just die right now, but I think even if I pull her back... Man, she is not getting good dodges here today. I think she got hit by quite a few 50-50 splits. Oh, this sucks. This sucks so much. So I should not save it. When did I put my last save state down? Probably for the arena? So that's, I only have to backtrack to there, I guess. Ah, shucks. That's not how you do. I see about 45,000 gold sitting there. Also, she's dead, right? Dang it. Okay, I have to reload. Ugh. I can't believe I forgot about the north side. Dang it. Okay, whenever you're reloading a save state, good protocol is to make a backup save state on a different file, just in case you reload a save state that supersedes the in-game RAM save state, because, or not save state, but the regular save, because if you load a save state before the last time you made a regular save, you will lose that one, essentially. So make a save state here so that we can load it up, and then if we have to, we can restart the turn via the in-game save. But we will test out the save state. And this is the right turn? No. See, this is it, right? Like, this is a turn back. Yeah. Because we already killed this guy. So then the most efficient route is to just die and reset the thing. Ah. Well, I'm going to end the episode here, I think. What I'll do is, I will do the moves that I should have done, and then I'll meet you guys at the end of the turn. So I'll just show you what I forgot to do, apparently. Yeah, so beginning of the turn, you know, it's fine. It won't take that long. But yeah, now we're in the beginning of the turn that I forgot about the people up here. Shoot. Should probably just run. I could put her in the village. 20%. That seems like a bad idea, though. I mean, she still gets hit by sword. 1 sword, 2 sword, a bow, not the axe. Maybe that's okay. The problem is she's got the same movement as the sword guys. That's what I was thinking, is like, once the sword guys catch up with her, she can't get away from them. And they could catch her if I go to the village. So I think I have to leave the village for now. Which means this guy will probably try to burn it down. Although I could try to kill him. Like if I go this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But if there's roads. 1, 2. 2 rows does not give him an extra movement. I just don't know if it's worth trying to save the village. Let's do these guys down here first. That was so dumb. So we're going for maximum movement range, which is, because she has Wrath, this will be safe. This is kind of why I wanted her to be in low HP mode, rather than healer. Remember the last time I reloaded the chapter? It was so that I could, without worrying, move her forward. And the only risk is, enemy phase, basically. So this, we're kind of ignoring this guy so that we can rush Telta and Claude up quicker towards Bridget. So theoretically, next turn we might kill that one. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to leave a special level 3 save state, or slot 2 save state. I'm going to try... There's no real downside from attacking from here, so let's do this. This doesn't move her as far, but as long as she's in front of the sword guys, they can never catch her, theoretically. It's only if they get adjacent to her that she can't get away. And this gets her a level up, and we might save the village. And not quite as good a level up as we had last time, but whatever. Yeah, I think that was a good... In fact, if I'd stood there, they would have hit me. So this was the right tile. I found it. And I'm out of range of the archer. Although the archer's okay, because she can counter-kill the archers. I don't actually worry about fighting them as much. It's really the sword guys that... I can't let them get close. And then next turn... Well, this still might bite me. If he's there... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... Actually, no. I'm still gonna be... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, this is actually... Might have messed it up. Anyway, I'm going to redo the rest of the turn off camera. Oh, I also forgot about... I do have another person that can rescue coming up. Well, I've got some backup on the way anyway. Sheesh, I totally forgot about everybody on the other side. I'll redo the same steps down here because they'll be the same thing. The only way it would go weird is if, like, Actually, you know, okay, hold on. Before we end the episode, this is a slight change. Because I meant to do this, but I forgot, or I didn't think of it in time. So if we send Do over, and then he can steal gold from the frontmost guy, rather than, like, I killed this guy with Alec last time. Which I still might do eventually, but this gives us a different chance at getting extra gold. Also, Do got lucky this time, so there you go. So that means, actually, we could kill this guy and steal gold on enemy phase next turn, because Do's at full life. Level 16, level 15, you know, Alec. Sure. He's almost worn out his Thunder Tome, but we can get it repaired. So, very slight change of plan, just with Foresight. This was just using the in-game save, so I don't really feel terribly bad about it. We're not trying to do Iron Man here. Oh! Good point that I hadn't really thought of. They can walk on water. They're holy axe guys. So I gotta be a little bit careful about that. So this square is not safe. It'll be difficult to choke point them without the dancer. Like, it'll be difficult to steal from them all, and that should not be the goal. The goal is not to steal every single gold, it's just to get as much as we can. So I don't think I'll be pushing forward this turn. Actually, we could hit him with Noish and then maybe Kanto down. No, I'm not going to do that. I'll show you the end of the turn before I hit end turn, and I'll just explain what I did next episode. So thanks for watching, hope you've enjoyed, and I will see you next time for more Axe Guys versus Us Guys. See you there.